All right, here we're going to do a couple examples of the substitution method. So this is perfect when you have like x equals or y equals, when you can sub in. So I know that these two x's are equal. I know that this x is equal to 2y minus 5. So therefore I can sub in the 2y minus 5 where that is, x's is. So if a equals b, b equals c, then a has to equal c. So I can sub that in there. So I get 3 and then parentheses, my new value that I'm subbing in is right there. And then I have my plus y equals a -1. So the equation looks the same as it did up here, except where that x is, I'm replacing it with an equivalent value. Do the distributive property. So let's see, what does that give me? 7y. So it's 6y and y, 7y minus 15 equals a -1. Add 15. 7y, those cancel, equals a negative, what is it? Nope, positive 14, because money debt, and divide by 7, y equals 2. Now again, you're not done, you have to go back and sub it in, so I'm going to go back and sub that in right there. That's 4 minus 5 is a -1. Right, so it looks like I have, if I want to write that in ordered pair form, I could write that x is a -1 and y is 2, or you can just write it x is a -1 and y is 2. To check your answers, sub it in and see if it actually works. So 3 times a -1 plus 2, does that really equal -1? Yep. And then does a -1 equal 2 times 2 minus 5? And yep. So when I check it, I can tell that this is the real answer. All right, let's look at another example down here. So this one does not look perfect for substitution. Actually looks better for elimination, but I'm going to show you how to do substitution on this one. I'd probably do elimination, maybe multiply by -4, -4, -4, but for those of you that like substitution, we'll do it. All I need to do is like get x equal to a number or y equals. So right here, do you see how my r is there? I could add 2s to both sides. And then I get what? I find out that r is equal to, those cancel, and 2s plus 0 is just 2s. So by doing that, I kind of get it in the more traditional substitution form. So I'm going to take the harder equation, so 4, and I'm going to sub in where r, because if these guys are equal and these guys are equal, then it's a guarantee that those guys are equal. So if a equals b, b equals c, a has to equal c. So I should be able to sub that 2s right in there. So 2s goes in there. Right, so I'm just going to multiply that, which is what, 8s, 5s, divide by 5, s is 3. Now again, remember you're only half done here, so that's part of your answer. Go back, I usually sub it into whichever one I think is easier. So I might just go back and sub it in to that one right there, or I could go back and sub in the original there. Either way, I get 6. Okay, so if I sub it in here, I get r minus 6 is 0, so add it over that 6, or if I do it where I solve for r right here, r is 2 times s. So it looks like r is 6. Now to check your answer again, go back to the original. 6 minus 2 times 3, does that really equal 0? Yep. And then does 4 times r minus 3 times s equal, let's see, this time 15. So is that true? 6 minus 6 is 0. 24 minus 9, does that equal 15? That looks like 15. So 24 minus 9, yep, that's 15. So again, I know that s is 3 and 6 is r, and that has to be the right answer.